In the previous progression, we introduced the idea of a lateral pendulum to get our hips off the mat. This movement pattern can also be used to spin and create angle, and is a really useful tool to add to your closed guard arsenal, as it allows you to capitalize on opportunities to hit moves like speed-based arm bars and pendulum sweeps. The key to making this movement pattern work is timing your pendulum with getting your hips up and off the mat and keeping a strong and rounded shell. Your legs will provide the horsepower for the spin. However, your shell needs to be sufficient enough to reduce your back's surface area on the ground in order to rotate. This is the most difficult method for creating angle, as it requires great coordination and core strength. However, once you have it and the previous progressions mastered, you will quickly be able to learn and gain proficiency with any closed guard attack. Your goal, as always, is a clean set of 10 on each side.
Now, there are going to be times when I need to create angle, but I just can't hip escape off the floor, off his hip, and we just want to use our leg. So we started to look at the lateral pendulum in our last progression. So this time, I'm going to use an asymmetrical split. So my legs are going to go like this. One leg is out, okay? So it's an asymmetrical, like a split, but it's asymmetrical. Now, my leg is going to pendulum out. So I'm swinging it out to the right side. As I do this, my oblique crunches on the opposing side. So we're going to get the timing. We also need to have a really strong shell, so that way our surface area is reduced and we can spin. So I move from here, I crunch, and I kick. And that spins me all the way around. Notice how now I'm perpendicular to here. I can thread my leg through and look to hook above his trap, and we look to climb into our knee being higher than his ear. We can now use the asymmetrical split to get back. So again, this time I drop my hips, I kick my leg up and out, and I pull both knees towards my chest. And it spins me. Notice how I'm up on my shoulders. I can then thread my leg through, hooking his hip, and I can pull myself back around. You can get to the point where you can just play. So we can go from side to side. Now this technique is really important for closed guard, so we might want to create an angle without hip escaping and having to bring our foot to the floor, foot to the hip, or knee to the hip. Let's say I've got his arm across the center line. Okay, and from here, I want to hip escape and start sweeping him. I might have to use that lateral pendulum to bring him up and over. So that lateral pendulum movement is really important. Let's say I want to arm bar him. So this kicking out, my knee coming in, we can change our angle and get straight to the jujitsu. So my knee is higher than his ear. Okay, so in the triangle, it was the exact same thing. Knee has to be higher than ear. So the triangle drill is actually harder than this. So you should find, by working these basic movement patterns, learning the rest of jiu-jitsu becomes much, much easier.